morning again and welcome to Carol's Kitchen. This morning I'm going to be doing for your breakfast dish in the form of a porridge. And the porridge is green plantain porridge with raw peanut. Here's my raw peanut, and of course in my signature ingredient, coconut milk. Alright, so I'm going to be measuring milk, coconut milk already blended, freshly blended. So that takes about 2 cups of coconut milk to blend 2 green plantain. So I'm gonna put this to blend. And of course I'm gonna be adding my peanut. That's about 1/4 cup of peanut. Raw peanut. Bear in mind it's raw peanut. So this is gonna be blend. You do not want to blend this out too smooth because you really want to actually taste the peanut crunchiness and the plantain crunchiness as well. So here I got on the pot, on the stove, I'm going to add some flame. And within this pot, there's cinnamon sticks or cinnamon leaves, right? Most Jamaicans like to cook with cinnamon leaves. We grow up using that. But of course, here I got some cinnamon powder, which I'm going to be putting a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder into my mixture. Okay. I'm going to chop that again for just there you go. Of course, I'll leave some of the coconut milk because as the porridge progresses, it gets thick and you have to loosen it up with some extra milk, or you could use boiling water. I got some boiling water in the kettle standing by for me to pour in it just in case it gets thick and I run out of coconut juice, alright? So here's my cinnamon coming to a boil. And I'm going to be adding my coconut, my mixture. Remember now, see, as you had, I'm just doing serving for, this should serve about 3 persons or 4. And with plantain, it thickens really fast. So I keep it on an high flame so it can get thick really fast. You gotta keep stirring, because if you stop stirring, it's gonna get really thick as it become into a boil. So what I can do is start adding the rest of my coconut milk while I keep it on this high flame. Okay? And when this porridge this morning, I'm going to be serving saltfish fritters. Saltfish fritters. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. And that's going to be served with my porridge. Alright, so bring that to a boil. To a boil. You gotta keep stirring it until it is ready for more water. Getting thick. Of course, I forgot my salt. Or could I forgot my salt? Need to add some salt. So with this mixture, I only need a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of salt. Should have been blended with the mixture. It's never too late to add salt. Okay, I choose to use coconut milk in most of my dishes because I am lactose intolerant. So for persons who do not have the access to fresh coconut, you can go ahead, you can use your coconut milk powder from the can, and you could add water to it, or you could blend with just water. And if you're a condensed milk lover, then you could sweeten with your condensed milk. But I'm going to be sweetening my porridge with brown sugar, right? So you don't have to stress yourself if you can't find fresh coconut like myself. I got access to fresh coconut. Got the trees just in my backyard. So I do have access most of the time to dry coconut. And of course I'm in the Caribbean, so coconut is always available. And for those persons who just want to run quickly, you can use other milk. Blend with water and then you sweeten with milk. So as you can see here, this is getting really thick. So I'm adding the rest of my coconut milk or coconut juice. Alright, then you gotta really stir it up. See, it's coming to come now. Alright. So if it gets thicker, I now don't have any more coconut juice to add. I could add some boiling water. Don't add cold water. Add boiling water or hot water. Alright. See that cinnamon stick? Oh, it's getting that nice flavor. So as soon as it comes to that thickness, I put it on low and let it boil for about 10 minutes. Okay, and to add to my breakfast menu, I'm making saltfish fritters. So I'm using 1 cup of flour. As you can see, it's gold all-purpose flour. This is flour I like to use. And I'm gonna be adding my saltfish, pinch of saltfish, and the salt is already soaked out of it. Alright? And I'm adding my chopped onion and chopped escallion and chopped scotch bonnet pepper. I'm not adding much salt because saltfish already salt. Right? Here's my black pepper. And you can also add a little all-purpose Nature's Made seasoning or any seasoning that you like to use. Right? And get my water. And mix that all up. Start adding your water. Some persons put tomato into their fritters. I don't put tomato into my fritters. Okay, it makes it slightly. It takes too long to fry. So I'm just adding. You see how nice that looks? It's going to be really tasty with those escallion and onion and pepper. Need a little more water. As I said again, some persons like their fried fritters thick, some like it thin. I like it medium, so I'm doing a medium mix. Not too thick, not too thin. If you want to add salt, it's up to you. But I'm not a salt person, so I'm not adding much salt. Of course, let me get my flame ready. And I'm using coconut oil to fry your fritters in coconut oil. It's really nice and tasty. And I'm going to be putting 2 cloves of garlic into the oil. I'm going for the fried fritters. Garlic crush. Add into my pot 2 cloves of garlic. Pot is getting ready. Let me check the porridge. It's coming on nicely. See the porridge coming on nicely. 5 more minutes and it should be ready for sweetening. Alright, so the pot is ready for the fritters. You can get a little more heat to it. A little bit more. So now you see how I do my saltfish fritters. Alright, so the pot is ready. Take a portion, just a little in the spoon. So you see 1 cup of flour can make you more than 6-7 fritters. So leave that in the pot, let them fry till they become golden brown color. Turn them over as I go by. Let them fry properly And I'll be right back. Stay tuned. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share and leave your comment. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be right back with the finishing product. So the saltfish fritters now ready to be turned over on the other side. So they're getting nice and brown. Let them stay right there and keep them on medium flame so they're cooked right through properly. If you keep them on too over high flame, they will only get brown on the outside and the inside will not be cooked. So you keep them on the low flame until they're properly cooked. Alright, so that's 4. And then I should have 4 more. So those are 8 fritters from the 1 cup of flour. And that can feed 2 to 3 persons. And here is my recipients on my porridge. Come back to the final segment of my breakfast. So I'm going to be adding sweetening my porridge now. So here I'm going to put in a tablespoon of vanilla. I'm going to be putting in my nutmeg. It's grated, freshly grated nutmeg. I'm stirring that in. And sugar, your desired taste. And for those, this is brown sugar. And for those who are using condensed milk, this is where you'd have added your condensed milk instead of brown sugar. And you sweeten to your taste. Well, everybody's got a different taste bud when it comes to how sweet you want something or how medium you want it. Right? So that is a sweetened porridge. You taste as you go along to ensure that you got the desired taste. So taste my porridge. And there you have it. Breakfast is ready to be served. Peanut porridge and your nice saltfish fritters. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video.